So good evening again. My name is Damola, and I want to welcome you guys officially to the Aorthar Design Bootcamp, which is basically introduction to product design. So you might be wondering why is this product design? Because there is a big difference between you coming here to learn UI UX and you coming here to learn product design. So I literally don't teach UI UX because I believe probably must have had um, a small introduction of UI UX in the past. But if you haven't, there's no problem. You can still catch up with us. So basically, product design is the combination of a lot of things that makes a product work. Okay, one of the things that makes a product work is UI UX. It's one of the processes of creating a product. And not just design, we have other things that make product work. We have the system, we have you working in a team, you have you working with stakeholders, you have you writing documentations, uh, your thought processes, your case studies, your research, and if possible, maintaining the product that you have designed. So that basically is product design. Okay, it's very different from UI UX. Now, if I want to describe what UI UX is, UI UX is about designing the interfaces and the experiences of a website on an application. Okay, if I'm a product designer, there's a big chance I'll work with a UI UX designer. So I'll be teaching you UI UX in this course also. So this is like 3 in 1 or 2 in 1 or something like that. So it's about you knowing how to design, okay? You knowing how to design interfaces, you knowing how to design systems, you also knowing how to maintain and sustain a product, and also how to start and finish a project. Do you understand me now? And then lastly, one of the things you also learn is how to manage your project. That's project management. Some people call it product management. It's still the same thing. It's about managing your processes of you starting a project or finishing a project. Okay. I'm going to teach you apps. I'm going to be teaching you apps that will make you be able to maintain, able to manage your time, manage your milestones. You know how they usually do it out there, especially when you're working in the team, using softwares that can help you to tackle tasks one after the other, something like that. Okay, do you guys understand what I just described? I hope so. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, so now that I've introduced you to the course, some of you will be asking that what if I've never learned out, what if I've never designed before, or something like that. There are about 40 videos in this course that will help you to understand what product design is about generally, and how to start and how to continue with it. Now, the luckiest thing about the course is the community, and one of the things that you enjoy is that there are a lot of older students I've taught in the past. Some of them are getting jobs, some of them are practicing design professionally, some of them are already getting to that mid designer level, okay, intermediate. So if you throw questions over there with your screenshot, with your video, whatever it is, they will be happy to help you. So one of the first rules I used to give people is that I don't like DMs. Don't DM me about a course or you want to ask me a question or something like that. Okay, you don't need to DM me. Just send your question over there, and I will likely reply you. Okay, there's a big chance I will reply a group section or a group chat than a DM, because DM usually mess up my work. I used to mess up my WhatsApp, so and there's a way I usually categorize my chat section, so I don't want it messed up. Okay, and some of you, your numbers are not saved, you understand, so I might be wondering which this. So the best thing is to drop your questions and I will likely answer it, but the course is as clear as possible. Do you understand? Like I said, a lot of students have checked in and they understood what's going on. Do you understand me? So you don't really have much problem, you understand. All you just have to do is that you should be attentive during the class or during each section. Okay, I think in the third episode or so, I also thought on how you can finish this course. There's going to be a timetable you can create for yourself, a dashboard that you can create through Notion. That's going to help you to manage yourself, manage the course, because a lot of people have big problem with starting and finishing a course, especially in this part of the world. So make sure that you finish it. You start, you enjoy it, you finish it, you practice. Okay, and just to help you out, I also make sure there's a task assigned to each episode or each class. So if you watch how to use Figma to design a rectangle, there's a big chance I'm going to ask you to design a rectangle and submit back to me. Okay, so we created I thought on how to create a dashboard for yourself, whereby you watch the course, you are given the tasks. After you're given the tasks, you design your tasks, or you do your tasks, or maybe it's a research, whatever it is, and then you copy the link and then you submit it on your Notion dashboard. So when you submit it on your Notion dashboard, all you just have to give me is the link to your assignment. So your assignment has all the assignments you've been doing. Your assignment link or your Notion link, your assignment link on your Notion link has all the assignments you've been doing from week 1 to week 12. I think it's about 12 assignment or so. I think the last one has to do with what you have been doing from the beginning to the end. Okay, so if we do something like we talked about iconography, when you're given the task to design an icon, that icon will be what you will use to, at the end of the day, submit your case study. Do you understand me? So that's what you use to submit your case study. So is that case study that by the time you submit it after you finish your course, that you get a certificate that yes, you finished your course. Currently, there are just about 2 people that have finished their case study and have collected certificates from me in the whole 85. That's to tell you how lazy Nigerians are. Personally, I don't like mediocrity. I don't like that excuse. I don't want to hear anything that is not possible for you to finish it. We are looking for dedicated people. Some people have started the project, started the course, finished the course, in fact, right? But they do not do the assignment. Do you understand? And that's the difference, okay? The difference between excellent student and good student is that though you can know so much from the course, you can know so much from YouTube, okay, but you might not graduate. You might get a job at the end of the day, or get distracted, or you applied somewhere and they employed you, and you enjoyed the course. Basically, the ROI, you got your return of investment. You understand? But you did not do the case study that we asked you to do. So it's allowed, but at the end of the day, you're going to join the rest of those that did not finish, that did not graduate in quote. So basically, that is everything about this course. So probably I'm just going to share my screen and I'll show you what we've done with this course, or the way I have structured it, so that you can see how the whole thing plays out. So just give me a minute. Okay. So All right. So I'm sure you guys can see my screen. Can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? I hope so. Okay. You guys can see it. That's good. Okay, so now if you check what I have here, we have the course. Obviously, the link that you saw in your bio will bring you here. So one of the things we did is that we asked you can duplicate this. Okay, I have made sure that you will be able to duplicate this. So you just have to you see it's you can duplicate it. So the first thing you probably have to do when you click on this link, you duplicate, just go to your share, or you see something duplicate, just click on it. And if you don't have an account in Notion, most likely it will take you to create an account or something like that. So it's just like importing your copy of this design bootcamp inside your Notion. So I sent you probably like a welcome note, and then you can also check for some of my private note I sent. Okay, and I also put on a timetable that you follow. So I believe that you can learn this in 7 days. Okay, or 3 weeks. It depends on how you want to structure yourself. So we did. This is for those that did the online course, at least in the hood section. So we did something like morning and afternoon. Morning and evening. Morning. So we have beginner's orientation to design journey. The evening section we have introduction to Notion design principles. So obviously you should be able to finish this timetable in 7 days, but the main thing is finishing your project overview. That's your case study, and then I gave two weeks extra for that, so that makes it 3 weeks. Okay, so it's structured. You just have to be disciplined enough to follow it. Okay, and then what I have here is the instructions. So we have 3 instructions here, I think. So the first one is the link to your classes. So if you click the classes, you are going to see the access to your class. It's a Google Drive. You don't need to, if you want to download the course on your laptop, no problem. But please, for the sake of, just try as much as possible, don't share my course to anyone. There's an affiliate commission for you if you sell this course for me. So if you sell 30,000 naira, you'll be getting about 12k or so, a 40% discount. So all you just have to do is to give me your email, and I'll add you to the affiliate. I'll give you an affiliate link. I think that makes sense than having to give your friends for free. So you can sell the course with your link, and then you get paid for doing so. So please, once you have access to this, you can start your course. Then these are the assignments. So we have day 1 and day 2, day 3, day 4, so about 12. This is week 1. Week 2, recreate the first blah blah blah. Week 3, week 5, week 6, week 7, week 8, week 9, week 10, week 11, and week 12. Okay, and when you are done, anytime you have finished your what is it called, your assignment, you can submit your stuff. You can submit your assignment here. You can see everybody's assignment is there. Okay. So it's editable. Okay, it's a public link. So all you just have to do is add your name, tell us which assignment you're submitting, if it's on progress, if you have started, if you have not started. Just pick any of these. There's an option for you to pick here. So just click something here, and not started, get ready, completed, in progress, blah blah blah. Okay, and you can put your project name. You can put then this is going to be your link. So if I upload this person's link, I should be able to have access to his own assignment. Okay, so if I copy this, and I paste it here. This is whose assignment is this? This is Emmanuel Idou's assignment. So he created a dashboard. This is the link to his own assignment. All you just have to do is just to paste it here. Okay. So all you just have to tell me that you will just be changing this from progress 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6, and then I'll be reloading this link so that I can see what you've done so far. I already thought on how to create something like this on your dashboard. So with your Notion, I mean. So this should be good to go. So it's still loading. Okay. So you can see this is his first week, second week, third week. This is his 11. So you can see assignment link. You can see there are Figma links, Whimsical, Notion, YouTube, and blah blah blah. Then we have the author, the person that taught them. Some of them also checked through YouTube. You understand? So you are free to check in through another author. Just make sure that you do my own assignment. What medium to do is to do it. Know your status. Have you finished it? Have you started it? The summary most likely is going to be the title of your project and probably what you learned. Everybody have different styles, you understand? Some people created their own to be calendar. Some people created their own to be... Everybody have their own style, basically. I think this guy has finished his own. I think he's the only person that finished. So that makes him probably the only student. Some people have done till 8. Some have done till 10th. You understand? So I think Grant is still submitted something to me the other day. Submitted his case studies link the other day. So it's basically about you. Okay, this is 100% customizable. You understand? So okay, so let's just go back to what is it called? So that is for you to be able to edit, to submit your assignment. You can submit your assignment here. And then lastly, we have presentation. So at the end of the day, when you finish it, this is how you present your case study. At the end of the day, let's say you did 100%. This is your presentation. So before, we usually have a live class every Sunday. For those that want to present, you just have to tell me, or send me an email or a message that you are done with your project, you would like to present your case study. So our concept, or what you are presenting, will be 5 things: the project brief, the user flow, the low fidelity of what you did, the style guide, the design system, and then so that should be one of the most important things you want to see in your case study. Okay, then you can talk about other things that you did that made you came up with the rest. You understand? So okay, so you can see this finished and finished and finished, links, publish dates, and summary. You understand? So those are the instructions. And lastly, we'll be having, I think there's another click here, which is the FAQs. So so I just most likely questions people will ask. There's an active forum. There are tasks to be blah blah blah. To get your certificate, you have to submit your tasks and present case study. The author's approach is more of teaching you the elementary classes of your design career. This, however, covers UI design, graphic design, the business of design. We usually have the classes on weekends for Q&A. So especially this one, we are not having that currently because I have done tons of live classes before you guys came in, but I recorded everything and I uploaded it to that same class link. So you can watch the live classes there that we've done. We will be seeing a lot of arguments, a lot of things to learn, especially about presentation, because a lot of people were presenting their stuff. We even did projects. We did a mini project, you understand? So we did a lot of stuff. So, okay, you can learn a lot from it. We will resume the live classes very soon. Probably when we clock 100 students, we will resume back to live classes. And by that time, also, when any of us wants to present, also we can also join. You can join the person's live class to learn one or two things. So that is basically everything about this course. Sorry, I shouldn't have closed that. So thank you guys. So if you have any question, you are free to ask. Please ask any question now. You can unmute your mic now and ask. Okay. All right. So before we start asking, just I believe I've explained everything you need to know about this course. You shouldn't have so much trouble. And yeah, I'll probably see you in class. Okay. So like I said, be disciplined, be dedicated, manage your time. If it's something you'll be doing every morning, if it's something you'll be doing every night, if you follow the timetable also, it's not bad. Just make sure you finish. Don't be those kind of student that start a course and doesn't finish a course. It's a very bad way to start. Okay. So I guess that's all. Thank you very much.